Ooh. Okay, start over. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jules. I share down-to-earth wellness as well as mindfulness tips to help you simplify your life. On the topic of simplifying, we're actually going to dive into how to simplify your phone screen. I always try to bring things back to my core philosophy of simplifying your life, and digital clutter is one of those areas that I feel like we really need to chat about because we use our phones every single day, whether that's for work, for entertainment, and it's one of the areas that ends up being the most cluttered. Just as I like to keep my surfaces minimal, clean, clutter-free, I like to approach my phone in the same way. I've learned that the more intentional I am about the apps I allow onto my phone, the more intentional I am about when I choose to open up those apps. I'm so much more productive, more focused, I'm happier, less stressed. There's such a correlation between our mental health and our happiness and our phone usage, and I'm a big believer in setting boundaries when it comes to technology. We're gonna talk more about that. Before we dive in, make sure to hit subscribe, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna break down my phone organization strategy for you. Let's do this. Number one is Purge. This one is obvious, but I have to say it. Purge any unused apps on your phone and delete and disable any apps that don't bring you joy. Marie Kondo that shit. If there's any apps that you don't use, if there's apps that aren't helping you feel more organized, inspired, if it's not essential, get rid of it. And another little trick for you, if there's an app that you find that you're distracted by, say Facebook Messenger, and there's a perfectly good desktop version of that app, delete it from your phone and just access it on your computer whenever you feel like it. Number two, categorize. Take stock of the apps that you use that are essential and put them into folders that are like-minded. So for me, I like to categorize all of my photo and video editing apps together. I put all my wellness, my workouts, meditation apps, all of that goes together in a folder. I have a folder for productivity, such as Trello, list making apps, things that help me stay organized. And I have a work app, which includes social media because social media is part of my work. I like to approach my phone folders the way I approach bins in my pantry. I put the like-minded things together because it makes sense for my brain and I'm able to find it much easier. When you download a new app, I recommend leaving it uncategorized for a week or two and just see if you're even using the app. That way you don't end up with a bunch of unused apps hidden away in a folder somewhere on your phone. So if you do find that you use it, then you can grant it permission to be filed away accordingly. Number three, rearrange. I love a simple home screen, and for me, I found that by having just one or two rows of categories is perfect for me to minimize distraction, to minimize that virtual clutter. I put my most used apps up front on the home page so it's easy to find, it's front of mind, and then the second page is more so for the things I don't access as often, or if it's a new app that I haven't filed away yet, I leave that uncategorized like I said. So that's just kind of how I organize my phone, but you'll find a system that works best for you. Number four, Beautify. Now that you've cleaned up your home screen, find a beautiful background that makes you happy, that makes you feel calm. You can do a quick little search on Pinterest for free iPhone or Android backgrounds. You can use a photo that you took yourself in nature, a sunset, a painting you love. Lastly, number five, probably the most important one of all, silence. This is my ultimate tip for you and your phone. Switch off the allow notifications button in your settings. This especially applies to email and social media, two of the most distracting apps ever. Notifications are the thief of focus, and notifications will totally run your day if you let it. It causes you to react instead of intentionally choose when you're going to use that app. So when you turn off notifications, you are setting a boundary. You are telling that app that you are in control. You are in control of your schedule, you're in control of your time, and you get to decide when you're gonna open up and use that app. Unless you're my calendar that's reminding me that I have a meeting in 10 minutes, or if you're my alarm company telling me that there's someone at my front door, if you're not that, then I don't need to be notified. I could talk about this topic forever, and I actually have a blog post all about how I maximize my time as a creative entrepreneur, so I will link that down below. It's super helpful. I even have a template of my calendar, how I time block my days. I'm a big nerd when it comes to maximizing my time because It's made me a happier person. I get more shit done and I have more time to do things that I love. Lastly, I'll just say if you're not used to being notification free, it's gonna feel weird at first, but I promise you, it's going to be so great for your time management. You're gonna be so much more focused and you'll find that you'll get through your to-do list a lot quicker because you're not being distracted and interrupted by a notification popping up and steering your focus away every 5 minutes. You'll also find that when you go on a walk or out to dinner with friends, you're more connected, you're more present because you're not worrying so much about what notification is popping up on your phone. I feel so empowered to bring my full attention where it needs me and to not let notifications or things detract from my real life that I'm experiencing. So there you have it: purge, categorize, rearrange, beautify, and silence. Tidying up your phone screen is a simple, easy, and actionable way to take control of your digital space, your digital clutter, and hopefully it will allow you to open up apps with more intention and purpose, and it will hopefully also help you set more technology boundaries, because we all know that we could use a little bit more of that. All right, friends, that is all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, I'm Jules. I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye for now.